Hey, you can't see what I'm pointing at. Don't even try to guess. What's up, gang? It's your bosom buddy, the one and only. That guy over there. Yeah, it's cool, man. I'm pretty sure if you're a fan of mine, you'd prefer to either see me make some music, play some music, play a video game. What, make a video game? That would be a fun stream. Or maybe perhaps update you on the soap opera drama of my health. Yeah, my health and my meds. Yeah, those are all great ideas. Yeah, it's me, JJ, the producer of Bright Idea Records. Excuse me, what did I just say? See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's not exactly that kind of day, but I just had to share and also take note of this thing that I think I either forgot or I didn't even really realize. I can't even remember, it's been so long. I'm trying to use democracy to my advantage, and I know I'm gonna fail, but I don't know what else to try to do. It's like this idea should have been implemented a long time ago. The one I came up with yesterday for if opioids are considered to be so lethal to the user and perhaps other people in the taker, the patient, the user, or whatever's vicinity. Wait, what was I just saying? Yeah, look, back to the point. I can't elaborate too much today. I'm fucked, man. I'm all fucked. But it's all right. The point I made was you should get a license. If it's as lethal as a car, if it's as lethal as a gun, well then you should have to have a license to take it, right? I mean, shit, you gotta be 21 to drink booze, you gotta be 18 to buy cigarettes. It makes sense to me. Granted, it's pretty easy. That's a pretty easy, qualification. Yeah, well, the medication suggestions I had, they're pretty good. But whatever, man. I just had to look up some old crap because the internet, it used to be pretty democracy laden. At least maybe it seemed that way to me because I was at the TV studio back in those 20 aughts and early 20 teens and more about the 20 aughts time period really. Mm-hmm. It's like when they had the Web 2.0 thing. Remember Tim O'Reilly or who the hell? There were lots of people talking about Web 2.0. Everybody was. And it happened, man, and I think we might still be there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that good at the new web. I keep thinking I need to make a Gopher interface and just or no, that's that. I'll just stay on the Internet Archive from now on, and I'll see what you guys come up with a few years after the fact. That's probably what I'm gonna start doing. I'm not trying to be nostalgic or anything. My computers are old, so I usually find stuff that works good on my old computers on the Internet Archive because everything else has been updated, you know, and doesn't work good on my old computers. If you can believe that. Yeah, I think I'm walking a little bit like Frankenstein today too. It's okay. But that Tim Berners-Lee guy, I never really listened to him too much because I mean, I don't trust old people. Granted, these days I don't trust young people. So yeah, I barely, that's neither here nor there. I mean, doesn't my shirt say something? Yeah, exactly. You know this already. So the thing is, I was getting confused because when I saw Web 3.0, I'm like, what's that supposed to be? And and it's like apparently we're supposed to have like an AI that like analyzes the internet for us or something, makes sense out of all of it contextually, and then spits it back out at us in some kind of a coherent, cohesive, and non-obtrusive kind of way. It's kind of like, when I heard this or when I read this, it struck it shook something loose. I was like, oh yeah, this is just like those like movies and like TV shows that they had back in the day. Like, I wanted to say To Live and Die in Springfield was the name of the episode. I think it's actually called Steamed Harms, though. Steamed Harms? It's like it's got a bunch of random occurrences that are strung together in a somewhat linear fashion, all ever so randomly and haphazardly telling a cohesive story or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Or maybe like 3 Days in the Valley. Was that anything like that? I'm trying to remember. God damn. Charlize Theron was so young back then. Oh, man. That's some tasty shit right there, I'm telling you. I should find some time to watch that again. Hey, James Spader's a lucky son of a bitch. What are we talking about? Damn, he's a lucky son of a bitch. I need a cigarette. What were we talking about? Oh, steamed harms? That's what my computer says. My computer knows what I was doing, even if I don't. What the fuck was I doing? Why am I in this handbasket again? Oh, wait, I closed the web browser. I don't know what I was doing. It's all the same to me, really. It's just it was an interesting moment to think about because it's like it doesn't really make sense when you read it. Like if you go to like try to understand what Web 3.0 is, it gets described to you as some kind of like like a coherent computer that spits it back out at you, and it's like it's much easier to just say, oh, it's like one of those movies where a bunch of random shit happens, like Pulp Fiction, but like, a little less random than Pulp Fiction. But like still, like, yeah. Isn't that something? I'm so elegant today. I really got my head screwed on. Not very well. It's alright. It's okay. There's very little I could do to fix that. So it's all good, man. I'll get good work done when I can, and I'll share weird thoughts when I can as well. I think that style of movie, or perhaps that way of thinking about life, is like some kind of like a wannabe pseudo-spiritual outlook on the oneness of the universe and us all. It's like for people that want to be all Rastafarian and have one love, but they're not Rastafarian, so they try to picture it, and it's kind of like one of those movies or something, or maybe like the vision of the World Wide Web 3.0. 33 and a third? I was gonna give this stream a better title, but I don't know, man. It just didn't work out. And then I remembered The Naked Gun 33 and a third, and I was like, that's a pretty good movie. I'll use that. I'll make that reference today. It doesn't have anything to do with the, well, actually, hey, The Naked Gun, there's a lot of naked people on the internet, and there's a lot of people playing with guns and first-person shooters, so there you go. It fits. The 33 and a third reference fits. Badass. Oh, man. I was just gonna go take a shower, but I had to, yeah, but, No, but I had to tell you about the Web 3.0 thing. Did you know that? I'll bet you probably did, huh? I'd be willing to bet you can bet your ass that the architects of the internet, or at least the people with the hardware, the people writing the software and the people running the hardware, you can bet the architects of the internet, you know, they know what I'm talking about. I think it's called the coherent internet or something like that. What a thought, right? Wouldn't you like it if when you went to go chat with Chat GPT or Bing, if they could offer you an update of how your life was affected by countless other random strangers, a bunch of randos? You're like, oh, by the way, that cheeseburger combo meal you had yesterday was made by a boy that's dating your daughter. What? Shit like that, maybe. But they got to present it to you slightly better. Otherwise, it won't live up to Tim Berners-Lee's standards of excellence. I'm sure. Yeah, man. It sounds pretty nifty. I mean, I would have really gone for that 20 years ago. I think I'm just gonna like, I don't know, man. I'd like to act like I know what the future holds, but I don't. I'm wrong every time I'm talking about my future, and I don't know. If the Web 3.0 is in the newspapers tomorrow, well, lottie fucking da. But for all I know, it was in the newspapers 2 weeks ago, and I'm late to the punch. Yeah. Do I look like I give a fuck? I don't think I do I? I don't give a fuck. Not today. I gotta take a shower. I'll check you guys later, alright? See if Bing can tell you about your Web 3.0 experience. I think GPT is still stuck in 2021, unless you want to get all retro with it. But if you're gonna get all retro with it, you might as well go watch Charlize. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. God damn, that lucky son of a bitch. That spader bastard. Stargate. Yeah, alright, whatever. To live and die in Alexandria, right? Or